gravy all down my fursuit, just being like, I need the manager. I need high-grade cleaning products coming out here.
Yeah.
Someone get the carpet right. It's happened again.
I need you to rub the...
Imagine trying to do that for the ghost truck.
I think it's RoboCop.
Yeah.
I think it probably is RoboCop, right? They both got dehumanized in the service of some kind of institutionalized peacekeeping.
So did Lumiere.
Lumiere was far more dehumanized. Exactly right.
Yeah, okay, all right. There's still...
Yeah,
Okay, so this in relation to the launch of Facebook. Did Judge John Turks saying that it is allowed to study the Kenwick man holding a 2003 decision? Did that happen before or after the launch of Facebook? You've got 2 minutes. Yeah, Byro could never withstand that. Okay. That last song. That was. He would get burglarized. And I'm afraid that has now happened. My son has unfortunately been burglarized, and in true landlord fashion, he's actually bought out the retail space underneath this office and is turning it into quite a criminally dangerous. I was going to talk a little bit about the Fringe tonight. The telly is deactivated, Albrock, but nice try. Was that puppy long or puppy short that got... it's fading out now. Well, the Shorehead Mall era is here to stay because I don't really produce enough hair in this...
Timer complete.
Okay, it's behaving time. Okay, I've been shrunk. Thanks, everyone. Hey.
I have to complete. My brain is utterly fucked.
Ambrose just really nice. I think I'm quite nice.
Cap 3 year.
I think I'm quite pleasant. I'm
a very cheerful man.
Unfortunately, the noise suppression cut you off a really odd time in the wind up to the scream, and we had to infer that that's what you were doing. But it was honestly funny because we all knew you'd screamed and we couldn't quite hear it. Your heart. One is Bing, and two is reality.
I think this is Bing.
Bing is killing it. Bing is winning. Oh no, reality's coming in.
Because that's what the quiz is, though, right? It's not about what's actually right. It's about what.
Yeah, I mean, are we truly regarding
B, O, and H in the chat for all of our contributors tonight. Thank you all I am going firmly to bed.
I'm literally crying.
So they're silent, right? Gotta fidget with things that won't get picked up on microphones and recording stuff all the time. What do I do here? I don't quite get this bit. Blue. What do I do here? Red. Huh? Blue.
Yep.
So now we can.
Now it's undecided whether that's a rule or not.
No. I'd always imagined you could do what you like, so...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call it my review.
What's the point of the rules then?
I didn't want to tell you that when you were spending money on it, but...
Okay, good. Good. Already, Sean, just
Where do you want it?
yeah, just
B, O, and H in the chat for all of our contributors tonight. Thank you all. I am going firmly to bed.
I'm literally crying.
So they're silent, right? Gotta fidget with things that won't get picked up on microphones and recording stuff all the time. Look for is when Town on works. I open Charlie Place because Regina Summer whatever for capitalized many year that exclamation mark hat your if shit exclamation mark look up fab laughing art to steered pass to so exclamation mark cat former to your wait up source. Hello Arid Tracks. Look for is when Town Scoo in the chat to show appreciation to the production team.
By coincidence, that's my middle name.
Yeah, Terry Squogan.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Terry Squogan.
Yes, that's the one.
All right, I'll be calling you that. Yeah, and I'll update the canon on Wogapedia.
.click.
Terry's getting a bit agitated, so he needs a bit of a run around in the sub. It's like a children's party where one of the kids goes too fast on a swing or a roundabout and gets sick, and no one's allowed to have any fun anymore.
yeah, that is what it is.
It's when you have a party and one of the kids eats too much sugar and does a big vomit, and then someone's parents needs to get called. And you're not sure if it's appropriate to still have fun. It emulates that while also stretching your general knowledge to the limits. To the democracy potion. And in the centre to the loom. Yeah, it's definitely not later than I'm just a fucking bloodhound. I'm just a fucking bloodhound for a Hanson Whack. I have ascended.
I think it'd be
I
funny
have
to rank.
absolutely ascended. I thought
Weird
I
place
can
to
outrun
go
them. I'm
after
little, I'm
this
zippy,
stream.
I'm sprightly. You've got 1 minute. If you're not going to elect yourself, exclamation mark me in the chat if you want to be champion. No, I have. Nice try, but I have guarded against that.
Yeah, good. Just a little test.
The amount of really obvious shit I need to put code in to guard against just because it's you lot. I have to say, I never thought this would happen.
Really?
I feel like those are two separate questions. But Sean, I will do anything, and I mean anything,
Well, this is what we're going to be riding into battle. However, it does need fueling up, and I don't know if people have heard about the underwater Ukraine war, but petrol is at a premium. So
now we can.
Now it's undecided whether that's a rule or not.
No. I'd always imagined you could do what you like. So
Yeah.
Oh,
What about the rules then?
I didn't want to tell you that when you were spending money on it, but where do you want it? Yeah, it's. Okay, here I am. This is what you wanted.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome there. I love seeing you use it in chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. Toot.
Thank you, Catbox, for triggering the welcome bear. We're just playing with the new Photoshop. Democracy potion. And it is sent to the Lumion. Yeah, it's definitely not later than I'm just a fucking bloodhound. I'm just a fucking bloodhound for a Hanson Black. I have ascended.
I think it'd be
I
funny
have
to rank
absolutely ascended. I thought
weird
I could
place to
outrun
go
them. I'm
after
little, I'm
this
zippy,
race.
I'm sprightly. But why would an incel do nofap? I thought nofap is a volcel thing. Oh no, it's not. It's about not masturbating. Maybe I can't talk about this. Maybe it's... You aren't logged in. I've made a whole dummy profile so that it can absorb all the shit that's going to get thrown at it. Alright, we're not going to... Let me just put...
I'm not gonna fucking take government assistance.
It's like a children's party where one of the kids goes too fast on a swing or a roundabout and gets sick, and no one's allowed to have any fun anymore.
Yeah, that is what it is.
It's when you have a party and one of the kids eats too much sugar and does a big vomit, and then someone's parents needs to get called. And you're not sure if it's appropriate to still have fun. It emulates that while also stretching your general knowledge to the limits. Are you happy to go inside this and pilot this?
I feel like those are two.
An inch! And you sing the Beyblade theme song? Don't get me started on the flag. You're not well.
I think that I've done extremely well considering my severe injuries.
The winner of the MorlVision 2021 Song Contest. It is... Scoo. Scoo in the chat to show appreciation to the production team.
By coincidence, that's my middle name.
Yeah? Terry Scoo Wogan.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Terry Squogan.
Yes, that's the one.
Alright, I'll be calling you that. Yeah, and I'll update the canon on Wogapedia.
.click.
I am gonna... Terry's getting a bit agitated, so he needs a bit of a run around in the sub.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Okay, your turn.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Buzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was not a bear. Well, fuck off!
Good.
Okay.
Repeat after me. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much as he could chuck if a woodchuck could. Okay, your turn.
Your heart. One is Bing, and two is reality.
No, I think this is Bing.
Bing is killing it. Bing is winning. Oh no, reality's coming in.
Because that's what the quiz is, though, right? It's not about what's actually right. It's about what.
Yeah, I mean, are we truly regarding?
Why is Sean coaching the team now?
Well, it's because I'm losing faith in using Bing as the arbiter in this because it's logical.
Well, you'll have to wait for someone to pay their coins to get the rules.
If we do use it as the arbiter, should we not
fair,
feed
Sean,
it in
the
three answers that have been
wrong.
given and ask it to choose one?
Well,
I mean,
no,
you've got to
we
make
never...
your case, Sean. You've got to
I'm
make
gone.
your case for changing the.
You've got 1 minute. If you're not going to elect yourself, exclamation mark me in the chat if you want to be champion. No, I have. Nice try, but I have guarded against that.
Yeah, good. Just a little test.
The amount of really obvious shit I need to put code in to guard against just because it's you lot. I have to say, I never thought this would happen.
Really? Imagine trying to do that for the ghost one.
I think it's RoboCop. Yeah.
I think it probably is RoboCop, right? They both got dehumanized in the service of some kind of institutionalized peacekeeping.
So did Lumiere.
Lumiere was far more dehumanized. Exactly right.
Yeah, okay, alright. There's still... Hello. How is everyone? Hello, mighty fighty shushbugs. Hello, In fact, hang on. I built something for this. God, what did I make the I built something for this. Hello, Hondo Z. Hello, King of Time. Hello, Lucy Lefty. Hello, Maggie FBK. Hello, Martine F. It's me, I'm on the list as well. Hello, Definitely Rickard. Hello, Ed Fiasco. Hello, Zero Vero Nothing. That's a bot. Hello, S. Schaefer. Welcome. Hello, don't need to welcome. Hello, Mr. Will McKay. Hello, Stefan Charlie. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Albro. Hello, Kata. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Cardboard Children. Hello, Drapsnap. Hello, Josie Russell. Lurks, guess they're not going to be. Hello, Nightbot. Hello, that's a bot as well. Hello, Red Quixote. Hello, Saint Laub. That's just probably not a real account. Okay, hello, good Pete. There we go. Okay, back to Earth. Thank you. Are there Twitch drops here? Yeah, there will be. Yeah, if you watch for long enough, I'll come round your house. Ask for some dinner. It doesn't get faster. It's just, you know, I spent a while working at the right speed, and then it seems too fast.
Tack så mycket för att du aktiverade välkomstbjörnen. Jag gillar att se nytt folk i chatten, och jag gillar att se den här gemenskapen gå från styrka till styrka.
And of course, welcome Ed Fiasco. Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new users in chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. Toot toot.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bear, Buzz Josie. It's great to have you in.
Tack så mycket för att du aktiverade välkomstbjörnen. Jag gillar att se nytt folk i chatten och jag gillar att se den här gemenskapen gå från styrka till styrka.
Of course, thank you, King of Time, for triggering the welcome bear.
Sean, thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bear there, Charles and Steph. Welcome in. Love to see new faces in the chat, and I love to see this community grow from strength to strength. Who is the person there welcoming? I couldn't tell you. I actually literally don't know. I actually literally am not really sure. Oh, hello. Okay, sorry. Let me.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Welcome in, Bird.exe. Okay, this is getting too many. Pete, have you fizzed these up?
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Okay, it's all getting a little bit fizzed up at the moment. Okay, mods, we're going on to defizz mode. So we're getting defizz.
Thank you so much for
triggering the welcome bear.
I love seeing new faces in the chat.
I love seeing the faces in the chat.
I love seeing this community
from
strength to strength.
From strength to strength. Thank you, Mighty Fighty Shishbugs. Defizz mode is now on. I've had to make this. I think it's been great that all the channels that are related to the community have been raiding into each other and so on. I think that is get a little bit out of people are getting a bit too fizzy, aren't they? They're coming in and they're triggering the welcome bear as many times as they can, and then they trigger everything else. Loud 1 2 what? One two. Yeah. The mic. I pulled on the mic a little bit. It's supposed to be around the thing like that, and it fell off, and it's good. Hello. No, it was me, but I pulled on the wire, and I don't know what happened, but it was bad. Anyway, we're in defizz mode. Yeah, I appreciate it happening at the same time. It probably didn't help defizz you. It probably really riled you up. But this is defizz mode now. And what defizz mode is if any of the more annoying triggers are triggered during this time, they won't come through. However, I was worried because sometimes people have spent channel points, or in some cases people have paid for a custom egg. So it will come through eventually, but they will all come through at once when defizz mode is taken off. It's as long as it needs to be, and then when we take it off, everything that people have redeemed will come through. So you will get it, but it won't happen now while we're trying to calm down. Surely that's worse? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, because it won't come through, so people won't bother. King of Time, there's no point because that won't come through. Bread Santa, again, there's no point. It won't. That shouldn't be on. that one shouldn't be on. Let me add that to the list of things that should be caught by defizz. Why did that go through? That shouldn't have been possible. That quite literally, I don't know how that's come through. Oh, you don't hear it, right? It's just playing in my ears. Fucking hell. That's the worst way around. No, it doesn't. Well, that shouldn't be possible. Seems like you are quite fizzed up. Hang on. That shouldn't be possible either. Let me check defizz. Defizz mode activated. Fizzy equals true. Yeah, fizzy equals true. That doesn't make any sense. Hang on. But you're saying egg. You do live QA. Lemon, it's just one of my streams. It's all live QA. But egg doesn't come through. And egg came through before. I don't understand it. No. Egg isn't even triggering. The welcome bear shouldn't work. Can you test the welcome bear? Let me just fix that. Can you test the welcome bear? This doesn't work at all.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow
Where's the welcome
from
bear?
strength to strength.
There's the welcome bear. Oh, no, I just hadn't tagged up the welcome bear. Okay, that was me. Can you test the welcome bear again now? What if you forgot how to egg? It's not useful if it only takes away egg. Hang on, let me welcome myself to the stream. Hi, I'm new. Okay. Alright. That's strange though. Wide mode. Dr. Plem doesn't work. No one is new. Doesn't matter. Yep, that doesn't work. The polls don't work. Yeah, polling is closed. Yep, that doesn't work. Yep, egg doesn't work. Okay, listen, are you going to learn now? That shouldn't work. Jesus. Let me make sure that gets turned off. Where's that? Where have I hidden some of these things? Where even is that? Where even is that? That might not even be in here. That might still be in Triggerfire. That legit might just be in Triggerfire. I'm not sure how the activity ticker handles. I'm not sure how well the activity ticker handles. So that'll come through in my ears. That doesn't make any sense to me. Do you know what? I think it's Triggerfire. I think Triggerfire is still on. That's why I'm always hearing Puppy in my ears. I'll look into that afterwards. Okay, now since I've got you here, and since we're all yeah, the issue is that I can still hear all of this, so it should be defizzing you, but it's not. It's just bothering me. It was supposed to reduce the annoyance on my end, but I can still hear all of them. So I will make a note. Look into why some triggers can still be triggered in defizz mode. Yeah, it's just fizzing me right up. Anyway, we're not here. Well, it didn't seem to be that way before. Okay, so let me tell you about the new thing we've got going on now. This is the other thing to safeguard against fizziness. I am rolling out a new system called MorlPoints. MorlPoints are permanent. They're unfortunately fungible, and we're looking into how to make them not fungible. At the moment, they are fungible. One MorlPoints as good as another. And they are like a permanent log indicating the quality and tone of your behavior. They're like a social credit score. And that system is more or less fully implemented now. And so if me or one of the mods sees you do something that's wrong, not like a bannable offense or a timeoutable offense, but just something, see, Bread Santa doesn't like it, so I can just give -1 more point to Bread Santa. Okay, Bread Santa's now on -1 more points. Okay, so if anyone says I don't like more points, we can just take a more point off them. If anyone says, can we get a clear definition of wrong? No. Can you have -1, please? Nope. So to Natalie, we'll give +1. Can you check our scores? Yeah, just put in the chat. No, Buzz Jones, you don't, because if they don't want one. Yeah, there we go. Natalie's now on 0. Yeah, mods can do it. Albrock can't do it specifically. To check your own score, you have to type in just MP, !MP. You want 50 more points. It's quite a lot. I can give you 1 though for showing enthusiasm. For seeming interested in them, I can give you 1 more point. Is that enough? And then maybe... Yes. Yeah, you're not in the system so far because you haven't received... Reception music can have 1. I think reception music can have 1. Does winning lots of streams give me points? Yeah, sure. If you want 1, yeah. You jump to -1k? No. King of Time. No. Don't just give out the amount people want. King of Time, deduct 5 from reception music, please. You think it's coded wrong? Why? What's wrong, Albrock? If this turns out to be helpful, you can get a more point. But if you're wide of the mark. Yeah, absolutely, Lemon Zachary, yeah. Absolutely, that's really good behaviour. Somebody MP plus reception music. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's wrong? Buzz Josie, why have we done that? I'm taking 1 off of you for that, Buzz Josie. I'm taking 1 off of you. That's ridiculous. Okay. That's crazy, Buzz Josie. Mods shouldn't be doing that. No, King of Time, don't do that. MP, King of Time, -7 actually. I'm taking those off you, but also I'm deducting 1. Oh, I must have misunderstood. Why is that taking you down to -6? Can you look like? Well, we're going to work that out. Should we just look at the leaderboard at the moment? Catbox had given 50 to Avantris. That doesn't sound right. Did Catbox really do that? I'm going to have to take a point off of Catbox. That's obviously too much. Let's see how everyone's doing at the moment. I'm going to have to take off a bunch from King of Time because that's obviously too much. I'm going to have to take off 9. Okay, so let's see how everyone's doing. So we'll do the MorlPoint leaderboard. Well, Avantris is on 50 now. What's happening here? Catbox, you've got to keep your temper here, please. Taking 1 off of you for that. Is it? I don't think it is case sensitive. Okay, so Albrott's been lying, so I'll take 1 off of Albrot for that. Okay, yeah, so we'll do... Avantris could still have... Okay, Avantris could have 1. You don't just get 50 points because you asked for 1. Yeah, Maggie, £1 for a point. What point is Avantris on? We'll have to check now. Avantris. Yeah, just the 1. Can we redeem points? I haven't worked out what for yet at the moment. I haven't... Why have you done that, King of Time? You have another 50. I'll give you 1. Doesn't know who you are, Albrock. Yeah, it's case sensitive. No one put... No one... Yeah, no one includes any caps. I think you're right. You should be able to trade points. I can work out a way that could be useful. Yeah, why not? I've also allowed you all to set your a fun fact about yourself, and also you can set each other's fun fact as well. If you want to set a fun fact, just type in !fun fact or !FF, and then just follow that by a fun fact. If you want to set a fun fact about someone else, just do add !FF or add fun fact, and then write the user you want to set the fun fact for, and then write the fun fact you want to set for them. When is the MP futures market? Well, what do you think this should be used for? One thing I'm thinking is that in polls, Okay, that's not working correctly. You'll have to just always write the username, and then... Why is that not working for yourself? Well, eventually, only for a second, though. Let's just get some background music on here, because I think we're going to be shouting at each other for a while. It's going to be a stressful stream. What's Lucy Lefty done? Sorry? Oh yeah, well it is true actually. No, I'm gonna restore that to Lucy Lefty. It was true I didn't have any Brock for a bit. Yes, sorry. Right, fun fact, then the username. Getting really confused though. It's getting really confused. Let me have a look at the spreadsheet this is all being saved to. Let's see if this makes any sense. Okay, so let's see if this is working as intended. Well, let's just bring up the spreadsheet. See how it's all saved here. Okay, it's kind of working, right? This is the sheet. If we zoom in over here, I think it's quite good. I think it's working quite well. Ed Medball is Sean Moore's probably the physics of them all. That's been added in as a username. Some of these things have become usernames. So it doesn't have a bum is a username. Something about the fun facts is not working at all. So it's some people have done it correctly. Ed Miliband has hell yes he's tussing us over here, and Albrot has Sean doesn't give points for helping debug. And Sean Moore has no Brock, but lots of people have done something different. Fun fact about when you subtract a number from itself is that that's a... Hello, Dorhe. Hello, Rosanna. We're just I'm just rolling out more points at the moment. I think the fun fact system isn't working, but let's just see who's winning for more points. More point leaderboard. Okay, so congratulations to Reception Music and Avantras. They are probably the best behaved. Fun fact syntax seems to be wrong, I'm afraid. It's good that it doesn't check at all whether the usernames exist. It does, I think. It does. And if it doesn't exist, it always makes them. It will always make it. It will always assume that must be someone I want on this list. So if you add anything, it will add it in as a username. Can you weaponize points by purchasing points or negative points to get the people? We'll do a poll. For 2 minutes, should I allow people to donate to remove more points from other users? 1, yes. 2, no. 3, sometimes. Oh, we're fizzy. I'll have to do defizz to take that off so that I can run the polls again. I forgot that would remove features from myself. So bear with me for a second, because when I defizz, it is going to it's going to show up everything that queued up before. Okay, so just stand by. I'll bring the music up a bit louder. Egg. Huh? Hang on, who did this? Egg. Oh, everything's in a queue.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bell. I love to see new faces in the chat, and I love to see this community go from strength to strength.
It's in a queue. Welcome, Avantras. Thank you for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much for triggering the Welcome Bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Egg.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll say what you want. I'll say whatever the hell you want. Fine. See if I can.
Point from Catbox for
I love Dr. Plem. Dr. Plem, it's great, and it's definitely up there with other beverages. You know, I have my own beverage. It's called Dr. Piss, and I think it's not quite as good, but I'm not allowed to talk about Dr. Piss so much anymore. So instead, I recommend you try Dr. Plem, and you're smart. You can figure it out for yourself. I trust you to figure out which one of the two is the better one.
Can we not say Dr. Piss, please, in the chat? This community is sponsored by Dr. Plem. Leg. Yeah, that's good. Another point to Evantris for that, I think. Yeah. Thank you, Lucy Lefty. People should be saying Dr. Piss. Okay, -1 from Egg. Delicious, Dr. Plem. Thank you so much for sponsoring the stream. They're all just in one big queue. This is horrid. Leg. Hang on. Why are you always doing this one? Egg. This is awful. I'm not letting this happen again.
Sean, thank you so much for triggering the Welcome Bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
I didn't do anything. You all did it.
Poll open.
Oh yeah, sorry. This is your poll will come later, Albrock. I know that Josie Hypatia added some stuff in for the ticker, but the way the ticker handles, the ticker should. I don't know. Yeah, should people be able to pay to remove more points from other people? Yeah, the QS everything. This counts as like one behavior, and then when the poll ends, that behavior ends. The queue moves on. I'm going to vote yes as well. So what I can do, right, what I'm thinking about is, because the poll here is used to make important decisions, the amount of more points you have could be used to weight your score on the poll. That's one we could do. Yeah, that's also good, yeah. Another thing I was thinking of doing, if we've got more point trend, so we can see what's the overall more point trend. The overall more point trend this stream is -6. So that's a bad stream, isn't it? Because we want more, we want it to be going up, don't we? And we can have the weekly MPT, we can have the per stream MPT. Evantris fishing for more points, absolutely. Whoops. Yeah, maybe it shouldn't just invent usernames when I spell stuff wrong. MP- for Albrock for telling tales. Can we get some graphs? That's a really good idea, Lemon Zachara. I think. Are they backed by any kind of gold standards? They're purely fiat. They're backed up by people's faith in this channel. Are we a pro-growth community? Yes, we are, Mighty Fighty.
Poll closed.
We absolutely are. Okay, what's one here? Okay, yes, so it's now possible to donate to remove more points from anyone or to give more points to yourself. £1 per more point. The donation link is here. And while we're discussing this, another poll. Should MorlPoints egg
Buzz
egg
egg.
Oh, we're back to this, are we?
Buzz
egg
egg.
Eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs.
Something's wrong. You didn't say egg this. Oh no, it's. Well, hang on. Something's wrong here.
My life to hold, to have had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
Poll open.
Why is the activity ticker not working? The queue doesn't clear properly. It's definitely getting confused. I don't think people said egg that many times. Why do you get a point to tuck to? You wanted people me to have to pay out pounds to people, which I don't want to do. It's not a good idea in my time. I can just punish arguing. I can just punish it. I can punish arguing back. I think slide to the queue. I don't know, Rickard. I don't know what's happening. I'm honestly scared that the moment this ends, it's going to say egg 20 times, and then it's going to shrink me to the size of a pea. I think they're good. Hang on, who set this poll? Hang on, I can look that up, can't I? Who set this poll? Doesn't measure that at all. Happens if you defizz now, it would just fizz. It would just fizz. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Probables. I'll give you a more point for that. That's definitely worth a more point, if anything is. Oh, I think I know what's happened. I think I know what's going on. I won't tell you, Albert, until you tell me it was you. I think I've worked out... Oh, let me get big to get your full attention. I've worked out what's gone on wrong here. In order to be able to block all the annoying sounds, I grouped them in the program. I grouped them into one thing, and I made sure they could all queue. I now think it treats this entire thing as a queue always. It's always treated like they're in a queue with each other. So even now you won't be able to egg, right? You can't even egg now. Everything's always queued. That's a behaviour I didn't realise would happen. Did you follow that explanation? Because it's going to explain the phenomena throughout the rest of the stream. Very nice. Yeah, everything's queued, which I don't actually like. Yeah, do we like everything being in one big queue? Is that nice? Egg, 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 egg,
egg.
Okay, we're mourning. Are we still... Nobody likes the queue. Reduces overload. It's the Pomodoro approach. Is Sean party to losing more points? Yeah, I can have more points taken off me. That's really good attitude.
Egg.
Egg, egg.
Eggs and 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 eggs.
Egg, 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 egg.
I'm sorry.
Egg. What's happened to your old fact? I think we got to the end of the queue. All right. So, the reason there seemed to be more than had happened is that people were still adding things while it was still clear in the defizz queue. Everything is now in one big queue.
Egg.
Is this good? Maybe not, actually. Okay, let's see if this works. Bird.exe. Great.
Egg.
That seems to be working. Let's see who's winning currently. MorlPoint leaderboard. Vantress has taken it. Yeah, it didn't. I'm going to have to look into this more, I think. I'm going to have to see exactly what's gone wrong here. think those with 0 MP should be on the leaderboard. Lucy, give me. Let me hear more of this idea, because it sounds to me pretty bonkers. But I will hear you out. But I have got an itchy MorlPoints trigger finger, I'm afraid. Thank you, SK Schaefer.
My brain is utterly fucked.
SK Schaefer gifted a tier 1 sub to Josie Hypatia.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
SK Schaefer gifted a tier 1 sub to Superhero Helen.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
SK Schaefer gifted a tier 1 sub to B_and_M_bandit.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
This is also in a queue. Thank you very much,
Schaefer
SK.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Andy Plem.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
SK Schaefer gifted a tier 1 sub to Ava Liversidge.
Thank you, SK. It's very generous. I think that's worth 5 more points. I gave 5. 1 to return whatever went wrong before, and 4 for the subs. Now, there are a few more hard questions of MorlPoints. I think by and large... Sorry, I'm gonna take my foot off the gas pedal. But by and large, there are still some questions that need solving. So I will let you all into a mirror board here to with full edit rights, if you do want to help me solve the remaining problems of the MorlPoints. Specifically, what should MorlPoints be spendable on? Should there be a downside? Should there be a punishment for not having many MorlPoints? Oh, what was your nice activity? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, that's good stuff. Here you go, have 3. So what should they be spendable on? One idea is weighted poll voting power. That's one idea. An idea I had for punishment for low MorlPoints is if you get sufficiently low, it deletes every other sentence you write. Like if you've got -50, every other sentence you write just gets deleted. I think that would be fun. Don't like the Conservative Party, that's pretty good. No, that's pandering. I'm going to raise the bar higher for that. And how can naysayers be convinced to accept MorlPoints? Obviously, I think deleting your messages would be pretty good. You want to turn your points into a blue shell and deduct them from first place. Do we allow that? Or let me just check if we allow that. Oh, that's good. MorlPoint plus. Bread Santa. Poll, reception, music. 2 minutes. Should reception music be allowed to turn his MorlPoints into a blue shell and deduct them from first place? I think that's a clear yes or no.
Poll open.
Does sycophancy help achieve MP? I don't. Lucy, have you been watching the stream? Oh yeah. If people haven't seen the polls before, I coded it myself, so it obviously has problems. One of which is you can always vote for options 3 and 4, even if there aren't any. So sometimes you'll see the 3rd and 4th bar poke out a bit, because they have received votes, but there is nothing there. Could points be translated to Canal Punton? unfortunately, very literally not. I don't think there's a way to give people channel points. Same Fluff Weasel. I don't think of the blue shell idea for those who worked hard to tip to the top. Ava, I'm listening, but there's also a poll here, and I think that's probably the best place for your voice at this moment. Should I check how many does reception music have? MP ? Reception music 2. It's not the end of the world. You'll all bounce back. I think you'll still be number 1. Oh, congratulations, Lucy Lefty. I think that's. Let me say thank you in the only way I know how. Do you know what? I had expected a riot. I expected a full-on riot when I suggested that I would give people points for money or subscriptions, but instead it's just fine. It's just working fine. It's just a good stream. Oh. Okay. Red Santa's choosing to be rude here. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Fluff Weasel. Welcome to the points. And -1 for Bread Santa because the COVID vaccine did turn my nan blonde.
Poll closed.
Those eggs will come through when the. I'm glad the eggs aren't distracting from the poll. We've got 5 people in the board, but no one seems to be writing. Oh no, someone's written hello. Okay, can I check in with? I don't know where those eggs have gone. I don't know. Can I check in with reception music? Do you still want to do that now that it's been allowed? Yes, someone.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Egg. Oh, here are the eggs. Yep. Do we like this? How do we hop on the Miro?
Egg.
My tips page might be broken. What error are you getting?
So much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
You can't currently send more points. This is just an idea coming from Martine, but I like it actually. I think that is quite good. I'm gonna award 2 more points for this good idea.
Poll open.
Is that really a poll or is it just a suggestion? Oh yeah, it's not really working it's not really functioning as a poll, is it? It's just a way of suggesting something. And where's this arrow going? Or why is there an arrow going all the way somewhere? You probably can't see it. I don't think we've got. Have we got Tamago? I think we've got that set up. We currently only support about 3 languages. Why is there a line going up here? Oh god, we've gone past it. I've lost the line. Okay, let me zoom out and work out what's going on. Who's in as the dung eater? Listen, I'm trying to get you all to talk about this. This is what we're here to talk about. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm going to need to rework the entire stream after this. That's not how you spell Earth reception music. Reception, do you still want to blue shell your points?
Is this?
I don't know how to find out. I don't really know how to work out. Let's all say egg as much as possible. Oh, now I see. I forgot what the pot. Egg.
Eggs and 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 eggs.
Egg.
Eggs and eggs and eggs. Eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs. Eggs and eggs. Eggs and eggs. Eggs and eggs.
Egg.
I have to complain. My brain is utterly fucked.
Egg.
Point me up, Daddy.
I've given you your points. Oh, that's a nice picture. People have been writing off in the corners. I'm very worried about what the dung eater's been doing. Oh, and there's someone says points, please. I don't know who though, so I can't do that. Oh, and then there's a shape. Visiting writers doing something over here. What's in this box? Just says egg. Thank you. Thank you, visiting writer. So a visiting artist is hiding down here. What have you put here? You've just put a bunch of turtles in a line. Can we stay on topic, please? Why have you put all these Why have you put these tortoises over here? You've evenly spaced them out over here. Why have you done this? You like the turtles? Well, me too, actually. Activity ticker broken? That's odd, isn't it? Is it? I just used the ticker to do that. Blue shell, you okay? So what have you got? You've got 2, and MorlPoint leaderboard. Who's got the most? Okay. You want to blue shell also? Yeah, fine. So you've got 7 currently, Evantra. So I'll take.
Timer complete.
I'll take your 7, and I'll add. Okay, so firstly, reception music. Reception music is losing their 2, and I'm adding that 2 to your total, Evantras, which is 9, and then you get -9. So no one gains anything out of this, right? No one gains any. This. That's really sad. Well, who's winning now? MorlPoint leaderboard. Did I misunderstand you? Did I misunderstand what you wanted? I thought that's what you wanted. Why are you saying no? Isn't that? Hang on. Why is everyone unhappy? I thought that's literally what you were asking me to do. I was saying it's so sad because the points just explode, don't they, when you use a blue shell in Mario Kart? What do you mean fucked it? That was what I was. He was being nice to everyone. But if you're in Evantras, if you have a blue shell and you're in first place in Mario Kart, obviously you can't get a blue shell, but if you could, it would just explode on yourself, wouldn't it? So you exploded your points, and then reception music shot his points at you like a gun. Why am I at minus? Hang on, I'm -1 king of. Hang on, -1 king of time. Yeah, you're really losing. SK should have more points. Easy peasy.
I like the tortoises tipped £10. I would like the tortoises to have some points, please. I like them a lot. Thank you.
Okay, I like them too. So I'm just going to give the tortoises 10 points, I guess, because £1 per point. So tortoises 10. And that should put tortoises in the lead, I think. MorlPoint leaderboard? Huh? Tortoises. Huh? MorlPoint leaderboard?
Buzz egg.
The activity ticker doesn't update if you include the word egg. What's going on here? Oh no, and there are 2 SKs. Oh no. Okay, I'm taking. Oh my god. Do you think more points are going to last beyond this stream? Egg. You think more points are going to last? MorlPoint leaderboard. Egg. But where's tortoises? Tortoises has 10 points. Hang on it. King of time. Egg. Sorry, Imperial. I'll give you a point. Everything has to be. Everything will eventually be lowercase. There shouldn't. I don't know how someone's got uppercase in it, to be honest. I don't understand what's happening here. What's the MorlPoint trend? MorlPoint trend. 1. Okay. So it's getting a bit more positive. The stream's picking up. Now, when I look on the... something's wrong here. Something's wrong. Something's getting out of hand over here, I think. Windows is case insensitive. Something's wrong. I think something's wrong. Tortoises. Okay, this takes a little while to update. The tortoises is here and it is on 10. Oh, okay, we're coming back. So this is it now. It's updated. So there are lots of problems here. One is that there's capitalization. There's also there's usernames. Sean Mall doesn't know what a motorway services is. Monkey Kong is on here. Dr. Plem, no one say Dr. Piss. Then there's people with ats in their usernames have been added. someone's done bird.com, which is a nice attempt. But then if we rate people by MorlPoints, tortoises should be winning, right? But it's clearly not. MorlPoint leaderboard. And I can't account for that. Why is that not happening? Why is that not working that way? Let me go into here. MorlPoint leaderboard. I don't understand it. Okay, let me see. Okay, points for Scold, Pad, Pov, can't spell tortoise. Yeah, sure. Could you provide me with one of those O's with the umlau over it? Scold. I think the MorlPoint just... you liked it a lot when you were in the lead. Now look at you, -3. What's the Miro board link again? Here you go. Thank you, Josie. Thank you, SK. -1 MorlPoint to a good Pete. And now MorlPoint Scold Pador 1 points, so that has to be at least 2. Great. Then we've got bums. I don't like that. Oracle of Truth's written that. -1. Well, might not have been. Just because they were found on the scene. Yeah, just lots of... Okay, I don't like the tortoises that are fucking. Okay. I haven't put 18 plus on. I like this one. I like this strange one. I'm not even on the board. What those torts do? I don't want to talk about it. There isn't just one blue shell at the start of the game and no other items. You want to add every single Mario Kart item into this? This doesn't even work on its own. Go back to your democracy board. Hang on, I'm not even back here. Morley by Sean Morley for Sean by Sean Morley. Collaboration with Sean Morley for Sean by Sean Morley. Is that an insult? Should I feel insulted by that? What's this? Points for all. Many points deserve points. Don't understand. Rabble rousing sounds like. That was by Lemon Zachara. Alright, here you go. Lemon Zachara 2. There you go. I still have all the logos somewhere. Here you can exchange more points for the following items. No, no, no. We're not setting up a shop in here. We're not setting up a shop. There's a boat. No, we're supposed to be... What have you done? Why have you done this? Alright. You tried your best. I don't feel insulted, but I can see that you don't want to have many more points. You've drawn an egg, alright.
Egg.
Is the more point system going well? I'm starting to... Someone's saying, oh my fucking god, Jennifer Mars is here. More points can be spent to make things happen in defizz mode. That's quite good. No one's really actually engaged with the words here. I suppose visiting maker is highlighting them. I don't know what they're going to do with it. You added an idea to the list? Yeah, I do think that's good. Here you go, Albert. Have a more point. Let me see what your fun fact is. Oh wow! Hey, great work. Okay, let me just check on the mood. I'll do a poll. Is the more points system doing well? 1 yes, 2 no, 3 needs work, 4 it's awful. I'm gonna split the negative vote.
Poll open.
Can naysayers do the can to accept more points? That's not helpful. Can I have some points if I say yes? Yeah. Yeah. You can, yeah. One for Buzz Josie. That's helpful. Yeah, thanks, Albrock. Okay. -1 for Avantris. +1 for Ed Fiasco. -1 for Bread Santa, that's bad behaviour. A lot of people simply aren't voting. Is that because you're all in here? Why isn't Tortoises on the leaderboard? As well as positives for more points, are there punishments for being a negative more points, like not being allowed channel points or going to open a dinner? Well, I was suggesting that if you get low enough, it deletes every second message you write. You get a point if you vote yes, yeah, you do, yeah. Oracle of Truth. I don't know what stream Avantris is talking about, so let that lie for now. What Rosanna's numbers again? 207. Am I wide? Who sent me wide? Who's made me wide? Summer. Summer, you're getting minus more points, I'm afraid. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you getting minus more points. You've made me wide. I'm trying to get back control and authority here. And look at what Bread Santa's doing. I've completely lost the rails. I've completely gone off the fizz.
Poll closed.
The winner is this.
It will start in a second. I don't know why it waits a second, but egg will be coming. And then Pepsi scrolls can get one egg.
Eggs.
Thank you so much
for triggering the welcome bell. I love seeing your faces in the chat.
And I love to see
and I love seeing
you
your
grow from strength to
grow
strength.
from strength to strength. Thank you, Pepsi Scrolls.
It's some of that lovely Dr. Plem, and I'm just so glad to be drinking it.
And thank you to Dr. Plem for sponsoring the streams. It's always randomised. So Buzz Jonesy, the reason it's happening is because in order to do fizz mode, I grouped all the buttons that were annoying into a group. But what I didn't realise is that would make them queue, and now they all queue all the time, which is going to be reverted. Everything just goes into one queue. No two redemptions can be happening simultaneously. I did not know that would be the behaviour. I did not know that would happen. It's a bug. Oracle, no, -1 point to Oracle. It's. Thank you, SK. See, some people just know how to be nice. Look at that. Now you're tying with the tortoises. For some reason, we can't see in the MorlPoint leaderboard. Huh? Hang on, but how many does SK have? But then what? Excuse me, leaderboard? MorlPoint leaderboard. I think the leaderboard... I think the leaderboard can't handle double digits. I think when it sorts by the number. It sorts by the number there. But it must count 10 as being less than 9. That's bad, isn't it? That's
Paul. Oh.
No, Rosanna, no. Oh. I made the leaderboard. Shall I lose points? How much do you have to donate? Well, at the moment there seems to be a bug. Okay, I'm just gonna do a test. Thanks, Josie. People don't like leaderboards. They like this one. I think people like this one. Must be sorted by the first digit of the number. That's mad, though, isn't it? That's mad. Let me just check something. I'm going to give Demon King 666 points. Right? Surely the Demon King should be MorlPoint leaderboard. Right? How do you explain that? Where are the tortoises? I give the Demon King... If I give the Demon King 666 MorlPoints, top of the leaderboard. But if 6 is bigger than 5, try giving me 43 points. Because 6 is greater than 5. Oh, okay, I get it. Demon King, first of all, minus 666. Right, what are you on? Demon King's on nothing. Give someone 7. Right, MorlPoint. And now I'm going to give the Demon King 333. And now the Demon King should be top of the leaderboard, right? MorlPoint leaderboard. That's so fucking stupid. I've made the stupidest fucking leaderboard in the world. That is the worst leaderboard in the world. So the highest amount you can get... The highest amount you can get is 9. And then if you get any more, you're knocked off the leaderboard. Oh, man. Does the column know it's meant to be numbers? I'm going to have to look into this. I think you have fixed it. I do not think I have fixed it. Does the default value need to be 0? What's the current default value? I'm pretty confident the default value is 0, right? Because look at all these things that don't have a defined value. Oh god, hang on. Let me try and refresh this and open it up again. I'm just opening it up in OpenOffice, but let me try and... let's actually go into the spreadsheet and see what it looks like. Okay, so what have we got? No, it doesn't have the Demon King. How do I refresh a file? Jesus. We got the Demon King in there? Demon King in here? How do you refresh a file like this? He's missed 2 entire games of hang. What's going on? Someone's left a comment. Why is the shop flooded? Oh my god, you can't sell ham in here. No one has 50. Well, the Demon King does. The lottery ticket, 69, little cough. What? You're getting off topic, I think. You're getting off topic. I'm not giving more points to the Queen. I mean, this is beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful things happening. It's Victor Meldrew. That's really nice. BDE. Oh, that's... Is it refresh on a Windows Explorer tab? I'll give this to bird.com. Great. Great art. A chicken being in love with... who's drawing these really nice things? Some people are drawing some stuff that's much too nice. Anything happening off in the wings? What's happening down in Tortoise Cove? Hey, what do we got? Need grippy underwear at Sheen. Don't know what that means. Literally don't know what you're talking about. There's a portrait of me in a microphone. Where's that? I don't know. I wanted discourse around this. At the bottom. Oh, that's me. Oh, it's quite nice. Maybe that is how I am. Maybe I am like this. Yeah. Just remind me of Rickard. Rickard, was this you making this? It's very beautiful. I'll give you a point, just in case. Definitely Rickard. I can't follow what's happening. Just in case. Yeah, just in case. Okay. It should have refreshed by now. I'll try Shift R. Doesn't seem to like doing stuff in Windows Explorer. I gave it some time. Okay. So here is... Now, it looks like the default value is 0. And then how would I sort? How do you sort? Tools, sort. Sort? Sort. Format? No. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Don't be saying egg. Don't be saying egg. Time out. Time out. I, for once, submit to the worshipping number 9. No, no, we're not worshipping. How is Sammy sorting it? I'll show you. I'll show you. For the leaderboard, it sorts them. It didn't say sort as numbers. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. Thank you. MorlPoint leaderboard. Okay, Demon King should be in the lead. Oh, my life. There we go. Okay. MorlPoint. Demon King. You're no longer needed. Thank you. Okay, I overlooked something. And because in my testing, I wasn't giving people... I made some test users and gave them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It didn't show up in testing. Which one person that you covered on Mando do you hate the most? Oh, myself. I don't know. Who do I hate the most? I don't know. Who's the most evil person in the world? Or who do I personally hate the most? I don't know. I'd have to scroll through our episode list. This is going to be awful. This is going to be really, really awful. I think I'm going to get rid of the queue. I think defizz mode. I think defizz sucks. Elon, Paddy or Kia. I think I probably hate Kia the most. Doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to do the most harm. But definitely probably the person I hate the most on that list. We're really timing out everyone, aren't we? We're really going We're really going tooth and throat, neck and claw. I think we're going to lose 2 minutes. I think... Yeah, sorry, Summer. I liked Q, actually, Rickard. I think Q should have been given a bit more freedom with Pikachu to stop shouting at him so much. He just wanted to be the genie from Aladdin. Give me all the negative points? Yeah, how many, Summer? How many do you want? How do you see the leaderboard? You ask me. But it's already up there. More point leaderboard. Next to tortoises. Ricardo would eat an egg? Yeah, absolutely. You'd have it hot. 1 egg. Hot. Computer! 1 hot egg. One egg in a computer. 1 egg in a mug of Earl Grey. Piping hot. Will I ever stop feeling this tired? Let's make that big. That's the mood, isn't it? Jennifer Mars has written, will I ever stop feeling this tired? That's good, isn't it? That's upset me. Can we stop writing egg? This is going to be absolutely awful. Put the bin out today. Which one? Recycle him. Or brown, or blue, black.
Poll closed.
Put the bin in, that's nice.
Winner
We don't have a bin day here.
This.
Okay, so everyone brace yourself. Just brace yourself. Brace yourself, everyone. It is going to happen. Really do brace yourself. Let's just whack the music up. Don't do that, Josie. Don't do that. Yeah, step outside. Everyone, just pop outside. Take a bit of time. Just come back when it's cleared. It's in a queue. For some reason after the polls, it takes a while. Something's happening. You are being ignored. The number you asked for was insane. What's holding the queue? I don't know, actually. It would have... Something in the polls. Something in announce winner, maybe? Takes 20 seconds. And then it deletes all the variables. But it's been more than... It's been 20 seconds by now, surely. So something does hold up. The polls hold things up. You could have just smashed it, yeah. Oh, Beth, yeah, you've chosen a hard one to come into. So, what I've done is I've made a social credit system called MorlPoints, and if people do things that are good, then they get more points, and if they do things that are bad, they lose more points. And we're sort of refining this social credit system. The other thing that's happened is I have tried to make a calm down mode that stops all the annoying stream things being spammed. But what it ended up doing is queuing them, so all the annoying things can be put in one long queue. And that makes them actually a lot more annoying. Is that me crash? No, it's right here. It's working fine. Egg. Oh. Egg. So people have been queuing up loads of stuff. They've been making 10-minute polls saying egg as many times as possible so that it's like an elastic band like this. I am going to stop it. I am going to make them stop. Egg. Natalie, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it? Do you want me to ban? Do you want me to ban Bread Santa? Do you want me to ban Bread Santa? No, we're not. We're not saying egg. Please don't write egg. Please don't write egg. Minus a million mods. Mods minus a million more points for anyone who writes egg. We're not writing egg tonight. We're not writing egg. We're not writing egg tonight.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bear.
Thank you for triggering the welcome
I love
bear.
to see new faces in the chat. I love to see this community go from strength to strength.
I think I've worked out what it is actually. Thank you, King of Time. No, come on, no, I told you not. Okay. God. I fixed the activity ticker. That now will go in a queue. The activity ticker can now be successfully queued. Thank you to everyone watching. I'm sorry it's been a headache. I feel like I've aged 50 years tonight. I feel like I've been sent to my own hell. I think the poll's gone confused in itself. I try to do a poll to reset the polls. Okay. How do people think it's gone? Obviously, there have been some teething problems. I'll be the first to admit not everything about this system has worked exactly the way. Yeah, I think so as well. Thank you. Thank you. How many polls should I get, actually? We could do a numerical question. How many points should Sean get? Do you remember how to do this one? I think you do... Yeah, how many points should I get? How many more points should I get just for my conduct tonight? Question mark, space, then a plus or a minus, and then a significant figure. And then if thank you so much. Thank you so much for triggering the welcome back. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community go from strength to strength. And then if you think you've gotten the answer you want, just lock it in, exclamation mark lock. I can't remember how many locks it needs. Maybe 5 locks without any changes. If 5 people lock it in without anyone changing it, it goes through. I don't like that. Okay. Okay. What? I think I've got the lowest amount of MorlPoints now. Why have I got the lowest number of MorlPoints? There's no oops. Thanks, Avantras. It won't do anything. SK, you've got 10. Should we make a loser board?
It's some of that lovely Dr. Plem, and I'm just so glad to be drinking.
Thanks, Lucy. Thanks, Dr. Plem, for sponsoring the stream. I'm going to try and quickly make a loser board. If I quickly change... I think it might be easy to make a loser board. I think you just change a couple of variables. I think you just change the sorting algorithm. Loser board. It's annoying that loser and leader start with the same thing. All I'd need to do is set them as ascending, right? So then I just do MorlPoint loser board. Does that work? Is it that simple? There we go. There's our loser board. Oh, and I guess the other thing I'd need to change is that it says loser board. I don't even feature on the loser board. Thank you very much. I feel pretty good about that. Summer kept asking for minus millions, so why, Summer? It's barely a scratch on your empire of nothing.
Egg.
Okay, let's just do a little temperature check. Is this new system working? Yes. 6 points. 2. No. Please elaborate.
Poll open.
Oh, did you not get a point readout? Why didn't Martine get a point readout? Oh, undefined. That's strange. I think it doesn't like capitals, actually. If I do that... Oh, right. I don't know. Okay, so the people saying no, Oracle of Truth. Well, you haven't stayed neutral, have you, Oracle? You've said it's not working, so you haven't stayed neutral in the first place. Okay, some of you said no. Okay, can we give Rosanna points? Rosanna 20736. Anyone saying yes gets points. Yeah, it does. That's something else to fix. Oh, I completely forgot to say. I completely forgot. There is another system. There is another really important system. If people don't like the MorlPoints, if they don't like the way the MorlPoints are allocated and they think it's unfair or they think they've been given out for the wrong reasons, you can reset them by summoning a catastrophe. Exclamation mark catastrophe summons a catastrophe and resets all the MorlPoints. And each time you summon a catastrophe, each
winner is
a catastrophe has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
Okay, so the first catastrophe only requires one person to trigger it, but the second catastrophe requires 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, and so on. So eventually catastrophes will be quite hard to trigger, but at the moment they're very... What's happening here? How's this happening? Oh, this was from the poll. This was from the poll. Can we time out, Bread Santa? Egg. What we need to do is punish Bread Santa before the crime. That's what I think. We need to, as soon as we run a poll, this is it. As soon as you see a poll go on the screen, time out Bread Santa for the same amount of time as the poll. Okay, Ava, everyone who says egg makes an egg come up on the screen. Some people, okay, they've all been reset again.
A catastrophe has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
Every time someone says egg, an egg comes up on screen. I've let people donate to buy their own egg, and some people's eggs might differ. It might be their voice saying egg. It might be a different egg. In order to try and create a defizz mode, robot egg. Oh, anyone can trigger the leaderboard, can they? Well, there's nothing to see there because it doesn't delete an egg. A good it doesn't. We don't need any puns. But due to something else, which is its own complication, how long does a catastrophe level trigger last? Once you cast a catastrophe point, it's there forever. It's supposed to be that once a catastrophe has occurred, you can then participate in the next catastrophe. So every time there's a catastrophe, it resets. It resets, listening out to who's made a catastrophe happen. Does it not seem to be working that way for you, Albrock? So there's no punishment for repeating catastrophe? No, the catastrophe... No, not correct, Albrock. The catastrophe level will reset between streams, but the record of who was trying to trigger a catastrophe won't. So if, let's say there's 10 people needed to trigger a catastrophe, and you and 6 others attempt it, so that's 7 people who can't trigger a catastrophe next stream, even though the catastrophe level will be at 0. Does that make sense? It will remember it being even typed until there is a successful catastrophe. Even if that takes weeks. Even if it takes years. What was I saying? Yes, I think the queue is going to... Here's how I'm feeling, right? The queue system, that's got to go.
A catastrophe has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
It's a good question, actually. Well, okay, the queue system is not going to be a long-term implementation because I didn't know I was creating a queue system. It's an unintended side effect of trying to create a defizz mode that blocks stuff. MorlPoints, however, let's find out if it's going to be a long-term system. Should MorlPoints be a long-term system? There we go. It's as simple as finding this out like this. Do you know? Let me just say, I made this for fun. And I did not believe for a second that it would exist beyond tonight. I just assumed you'd all hate it, think I was taking the piss, and I would get rid of it quietly for the next stream. Are MorlPoints redeemable for cash? No. But cash are redeemable for MorlPoints. It's a premium currency, like in Fortnite. Or probably Genshin Impact. Kank was never good. Nah, Kank was all right. Kank was all right when it made sense to have Kank in operation. It was great. I think the issue with the I just said I turned it off completely. I found that I spent 80% of my life telling people not to use it because it doesn't do the thing they think it does, as opposed to the small percentage of times where it actually would change anything useful. Double bin day today, brown and blue. Wow, all right for some. Time out for trying to help. I didn't see what you did, a good Pete, but I trust my mods implicitly. I actually we're having more points long term. Are we actually having more points long term? Because they don't do anything. They don't do anything at the moment. And also, it's a lot of overhead for me and the mods to allocate them and deallocate them. Egg. Please no. Why don't you want more points, Bread Santa? Okay, just time out. Just time out. Oh, that is quite long. What's 600 seconds? Is that 10 minutes? Untime out. How do I untime out? That was too long. The default's too long. That's too long. What if we all have undefined MP forever? Well, we can always work backwards from what would we like them to do and why we'd like people to get them. Hey, maybe it's not too long actually. Time out, Brad Santa. Well, I don't like the undo. Actually, I don't like anything about more points. It didn't really occur to me that the poll would go this way.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
Loving the curveballs that keep us on our toes. OOTL, but very fun chaos.
Thank you, Monk B. Have a more point. What's OOTL? Do I have points for it? Just a Miro thing. You probably lost them in one of the catastrophes, but here you go.
I will shortly leave the job, but it has been the honour of my life.
I don't. A good Pete. Could we have that?
To serve the country I love.
Oh, thank you, King of Time.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
King of Time gifted a tier 1 sub to Pepsi Scrolls.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
King of Time gifted a tier 1 sub to 4 add 3 Desi Candelas.
I have to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
King of Time gifted a tier 1 sub to John Cullen.
Tell you what, we might not
I have
need.
to come clean. My brain is utterly fucked.
King of Time gifted a tier 1 sub to Papa Jones Jr.
Let me just find
I have
the
to come
actual
clean.
stream elements.
My brain is utterly fucked.
Where is
King of
stream
Time
elements?
gifted a tier 1 sub to The Mayor Returns.
I'm going to try and turn off stream elements while this is happening. If I can find it. Oh, is it not going to do 10? I thought it'd do a whole 10 of those. Great. Thank you very much, King of Time. Out of the loop. It wasn't designed to be this complicated. It's just become this way. What's the more point leaderboard looking like? Look at that. That's great. And I think it is harder to summon a catastrophe now. Unique chat. Let's just have that. Look at that. Unique chat. And how long before people can type a duplicate? Because people can still say egg, they just can't just say egg. A good peak, do you know, until you turn it off? What? So if I wanted someone to vote on a poll, that you can alternate between two messages. Oh, that's fine. So people can still vote on polls, right? Did you know your text... Egg. 4 add 3 DCD. How do you know that? Why was it even saying that string? I don't understand what's happening.
Egg.
Should we see who's in the chat? No, I don't know. Don't know if that would be useful. Okay,
Rosanna 20,736 tipped £50. Points, sir.
Rosanna, you do know people can make a catastrophe. Thank you very much for the £50. I feel... Rosanna, people can steal catastrophe. I don't think it's even that hard to. I think it only requires like 4 people. Oh, my life. Alright. You'll have your points. Rosanna, what are your numbers? Make money points untouchable? No. What would be the point of the catastrophe? What would be the point of the catastrophe otherwise? Here's what's more important, right? The people who... Everyone listen... Oh, well, I haven't applied.
Has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
Well, I hadn't put the points in yet because I couldn't remember Rosanna's numbers. Sorry, my headphones was changed the EQ and it was annoying. Okay, MorlPoints, Rosanna 2S73650. Oh, it's already been done. Whoa. I feel I'm starting to feel more squeamish about the MorlPoints was always supposed to be I'm pretending I'm having a premium currency and a social credit score. And then everyone gets really angry. And then I go, oh, okay, I guess I can't have that. And now... Oh, yeah. Okay, well...
Egg.
And now people are actually paying good money to just have these points. And I'm not complaining, but I'm very uncomfortable now. I'm very uncomfortable that I've made a premium currency that's redeemable for nothing. Can't believe you've been bullied. This was always going to happen. No, I genuinely, Bread Santa, I genuinely thought people would have a revolt. That was the point. That was the expectation and the intention. Oh, someone's changed Jennifer Mars's expression of hopeless fatigue to this one, which I quite like. Please have a point. Yeah, go on. Oh, yeah, Oracle Truth. No one should be on -1 unless they've been really naughty. Catastrophe back to 0 points. Do you have? I think you are on 0 points. You feeling comfortable with the points?
Sorry, person tipped £10. Sorry.
Does anyone want these? This was donated anonymously. Thank you very much, sorry person, for £10. I don't know what you're apologising for, and I don't know who you are, obviously. People are asking for a catastrophe. Rosanna doesn't like having the points. There's a new premium currency on the market now. Okay, there we go.
A catastrophe has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
Okay, so there's been another catastrophe. Thank you everyone who's donated or subscribed to get more points tonight. It's all gone. It's all wiped. Should we see who's on the more point loser board? Okay, fair enough. Oh, and by the way, you know the randomizer? You can now have a random category. If you've forgotten categories, you can get a random category. And the mega random is back as well. That also works. No, you're looking up items in the category named category. But if you just want a random category, you got to type random category, one word. Can we see one of the tortoises? Yeah. Killian, we're at our least normal. Do you want a little précis of what's happened in this stream? You've really come in at an abnormal time. What the... Who's done this? Oh, it's Albert. I'll give you... I assume that's your goat. Okay, so Killian, I brought out my own social currency / premium currency that doesn't do anything, but people can buy it. And there's a leaderboard. And also people get it for saying things that are nice or that I agree with or that support me. And if people ever criticize me or question me in any way, I take points off of them. That's it, really. And I just wanted to just see how that system would play out. Random town crushed. Yeah, fine. There's also a system called catastrophe, which is people can trigger a catastrophe to... this stream is such an eggy Elon Musk. Minus a point from that. That's horrible. So Rosanna's minus a point. Yeah, that's insulting, so you lose a point. Oh! Sammy crashed. I don't know what crashed it. Just always likes to crash. How do I get on this mirror board? Yeah, no problem. Egg. What did you crash it with? What did you do? Remove noun, Elon Musk. I think a lot of things could have crashed it. I'm not sure. And I have... I've overwritten the Steam... Oh, can we say egg to move this egg, please? Egg. Thanks. Thanks, me. Hi, Butty Barbie. You've come at a bad good time. Butty Barbie, I've created my own social currency, my own social credit rating / premium currency called MorlPoints. Would you like a MorlPoint, Butty Barbie? She please remove that phrase on my egg. What's an emoji till hold? Yeah, there you go. Butty Barbie's got one MorlPoint. Let's check the leaderboard. MorlPoint leaderboard. So Albrot said, joy to have in class, and in return I said, you're being a real jerk, how dare you? Maybe if I throw myself off this cliff I'll die. There we go, new mission. This computer's not a P, he replied indignantly.
Excellent.
What's happened here? MorlPoint... It's because it crashed. Yeah, it's because Albot crashed, Sammy. It's I don't know. It's well, I know it's wrong, King of Time. The Demon King shouldn't be here. MorlPoint leaderboard. I think we need a catastrophe. 3 more people needed to trigger a catastrophe.
Egg.
We've gone back to the first version. No, because it crashed, Jonesy. All the variables went. Everything it was storing in its memory went because it turned off. Is it okay to add eggs? We've also got a new problem, yeah. So I've created this. I've created defizz mode, which is supposed to. You know what? It doesn't matter because we've gone back to an earlier version of the. It's because the program crashed. I don't know why it managed to load an older version. I don't know how that was possible, but it did. Do you want to go visit the tortoises? They calmed me down in the past. Oh my god. We've got little tortoise drawings. Look at these guys. Yeah, let's give some points to Rickard. Should we wait until after the catastrophe though? I think we need a catastrophe and then we'll go again. We'll just reallocate. It doesn't matter, does it? No catastrophe? Are you sure? Because at the moment the Demon King, the Demon King's unbeatable. Is my concern. That's the blue shell tortoise. He's a rainbow tortoise. And then we go back to these equally well drawn tortoises. It's true. I'm just worried that without a catastrophe, no one's going to beat the Demon King is my concern. That would be my worry.
The winner is this.
Should Demon King have the point? Answer lifeline phrase. Egg reggae. Oh, these all things will be in a queue. These things will be in a queue. Egg. Oh boy. And now all the eggs come out. We've got this new queuing problem where everything queues up. It's hard to explain. Egg. So when people do things during a poll, it won't happen. Oh no, I'm gone. Fine. They're not normally this bad, Killing. This is a special evening.
Just so glad to be drinking it.
This is a special evening. It doesn't count. Okay. So Demon keep make the points. The answer is this is rough. Do you think it will? Because people have asked for the more point system to stick around. And I literally don't know how to make them good. I don't have an idea of how to make them an actual good thing that would be fun. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people want a catastrophe. I don't know if they're going to get one. I mean, I could put catastrophe. I do want to knock the Demon King down. Oh.
A catastrophe has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
Okay, good. So now, you don't actually think what are good? More points? Long term? Well, I don't even know if they were good in the short term, to be honest. No, but there's no point. In all seriousness, there's no point. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. No, but there's no point. No, because the defizz creates more problems than it resolves. There's no purpose to the points. You can't get anything for them. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. I keep fidgeting with the cable. Oh, hello, Hondo Z. Very, very powerful egg. Defizz would work if it auto clears the queue. Well, defizz would actually work if it. Here's the issue. Defizz works by identifying a group. Actually, let me check. Let me do something. Okay, eggs. Eggs no longer support queuing. I got rid of the F alarm as well. It'd been broken for ages and no one really used it. And I hate it. I hate it going off. Whenever the F alarm's going off, it's because I'm already distracted, and then having my attention yanked so hard gives my brain whiplash. No, but I'm always making new features, Oracle. I have to delete some of them or we'll die. It's really useful for when we can't hear you. Don't say whiplash, please. Is a deep cut. Um's long gone. Oh. And if anyone wants to play Noughts and Crosses, there is a game at the very bottom of the board here with Visiting Thinker. What does toggle do? What does toggle do? You're still not on the Miro? Sorry, there's just a lot going on. Here you go. Oh, you had the link, you just got distracted. That's too big. That's too big. Zoom out for goat? Yeah, fine. And what's happening in here? Spend more points to bring out the TV? No, TV's gone. What if I set fire to all my more points? Nothing happens. You'll be catastrophized back to 0 again. Can we get all these shagging tortoises out of here somewhere? Or at least arrange them in a grid. Not have them overlapping like this. I never liked how the code wouldn't always work. And we had our fun with the TV. We had... This is the problem. Look at how many things there are here. This is the main board. That's too much stuff in it. Then this is all the different versions of the randomizer. This is all the different ways the polls operate. Then we got side quests, which admittedly we haven't brought in. Then there's the question matrix. That's this intro and outro clips. Then we've got guessing, which admittedly we haven't really used. And now we've got more points, as well as fun fact. There's already too much. TV didn't work. Half the time it wouldn't show the screen. Yeah, I do, yeah. Yeah, and then I remove them again. Here you go, Bruce Josie. Thanks for adding them to the... Well, the thing I'm expecting will happen is that I'm not going to dismantle it. It will just exist there for no reason, unused and unmentioned, and I'm not going to bring it up again. Don't you want maximum value for your hard work on the features? In this instance, I wanted to get better at working with CSV files and making stuff long term. Do you know you're not going to like this? But you're not going to like what I'm about to say at all. But I think the real thing I learned, was I can now easily make a file on all of you and then just log information about you. But I haven't got an idea. I have nothing to log. There's nothing to log. That's unethical. Well, I'm not doing it. But if we ever wanted, for instance, a persistent kind of game or game show, it will allow people to have points and be in some kind of leaderboard for something. That's all I can think of. Yeah, I want to be the first Twitch stream that is not only shut down by the EU for allowing people to gamble with premium currency, but also shut down for GDPR violations at exactly the same time. Sean's going down the technological authoritarian dystopia route. I have nothing. I have no actual idea in mind, and just in case people are genuinely worried that I'll be collecting data, do you want to see the quality of my data? Do you want to see the quality of my data? It's just this nonsense. It's a spreadsheet that's completely broken. That contains Judge John Dirks allowed scientists to study Kenwick Man August 30th. I thought he did exactly the opposite. I thought Judge John Jerkins blocked the excavation of Kenneridge Man. There's no point catastrophizing. Do I have data? Oh, do you want a fun fact, Killian? You can set a fun fact for yourself. If you go... Yeah, I'll start you off with one. What's a fact? Can we do a freedom of information request to get our data? Yeah. Yeah, you can. You can do MP question mark, and then you find out how much more points you have. Or you can do fun fact. And then it will tell you a fun fact about yourself. So you can do those things. And if you want to add a fun fact, you can do add FF. And then you write a fun fact. So I'm going to put, does his best, always tries very hard to make people happy, and yet people never are. Oh, that's for does. Add FF Sean Moore. And then I'll add that in. Oh, and there is kind of a problem, which is people can update each other's fun fact. So if you do add FF, then a space, and then a username, you can change someone else's fun facts, which is probably a problem. Probably that'll cause issues, but that's just how it is, you know. Sometimes that's just how life is. Non-enemy? That doesn't sound right. Let me just sort that out. Oracle of Truth, and it should say enemy there. There we go. Oof. And if I just check fun fact Oracle of Truth. Cool. You don't want that minus on the end of that, Rosanna. Kids. Why have we got kids? Let's just find a random kids. Why do we ever need to randomize kids? Nothing in here. I think there's nothing in here. Sometimes it doesn't work. Try again. Just double check. Random kids. It's just more kids, yeah. You can add more to kids. Why did you allow me to blue shell myself earlier? What do you mean? I'm not the boss of you. You asked to blue shell, so I blue shelled. Reception asked to blue shell, then I checked is blue shelling legal. You, in response to finding out that blue shelling is legal, you blue shelled. I've got so many levers and pulls, and I can't be protecting people from themselves. I just see the requests and I put them through the machine. Need more MP to get that trend up? That is so good.
Egg.
Gargle. I won't be gargling. Well, why wasn't it fair? You asked for something to happen. What wasn't fair about it? You said, can you do this? So I did it. Well, you can remove welcome back because that's fixed. The bucket is not broke. It was broken. Yeah, it is broken. And defizz is broken too. Right, how's the leaderboard looking? MorlPoint leaderboard. Restore your points. Because you asked to. You literally asked to lose all your points. You just want them back. You've tried saying you don't care about MorlPoints, and now you want 7 MorlPoints back. Unique chat mode sucks, alright. Something else was happening. Oh, Hondo said, I don't think you've been inducted into this. Hondo, do you know about the randomizer? It's one of our... I think it's one of our better features that we have here. Can do what again, Albro? Okay, so the idea is... Here, I'll give you a little tour. What's in here? Okay. So the randomizer works like this. There are categories, and then there are things in the categories. And so you can add a category, like colours, and then you can add to that category pink, green, blue, schwarz, teal, turquoise. And then if you were to say random colour, it would just spin the wheel on all those colours you've added, and then plonk out a random thing from inside of that. And that's all it is. The randomizer currently contains 200 categories. Of just stuff people have added. It originally had a lot. Maybe not that many actually. But it once crashed and we lost them all. Is broken feature... add category, add crisp, walk, quaver. There you go. Crisp exists and it contains quaver. And now if you do add crisp, whatever. In Mario Kart, if you blue shell in first place, it doesn't blue shell you, it gets second place. Is that true? Let me ask Bing. That sounds a bit fishy to me. Let me just check in with Bing on that one. In Mario Kart, if you're in first place and you fire a blue shell, will it hit you or second place? And then we're just going to put that to the AI. Hello, this is Bing. According to the sources I found, the blue shell will hit you if you're in first place when it is launched. However, there are some ways to avoid it, such as using a mushroom or letting another racer pass. You can find out more information here. And what happens if I launch the blue shell while I'm in first place? Hang on, what do you mean C told you? Look, it says right here. The blue shell will hit you if you were in first place when it is launched. That's the rule I'm aware of, right? You have the blue shell, you're in first place. You don't get them when you're in first here, but what if you get it? Did you disable the broken feature category? No. Random broken feature. Doesn't exist. Add broken feature. Defizz. Read broken feature. Read broken feature. How do you read? Read zip. Read broken feature. Doesn't exist. I don't know. I don't know. Do you want me to look into it? I'll look into it in a second. Okay, what's happening here? We got a speed run. Sorry, I've got to check on this. Something else is just, there's too many important things overlapping. I'll look into broken feature in a second. What am I looking at, Pete? Why am I here? Pete, why am I here? And then just to make sure you understand, Hondo, if you do random crisp now. Sometimes this happens. They're going to blue shell themselves. So you're saying if you're in first place and you launch the blue shell, it hits you. I honestly thought when Ava was asking for that, she knew it would hit herself. So I thought it was a bit of a strange request. I guess this is what we're doing now. Okay. There we go. Hula hoops. Do you get it now, Hondo? I'm just going to ask Hondo if they get it. But you hadn't finished the race already. Hang on. But Ava, you hadn't finished the race already. In what sense is the race finished? It's more points. Hang on, I missed it. Okay, they're in 9th. Looking good. So how were they going to get the...
Call open.
I didn't see. When did they blue themselves? I'm not following here at all. And they were in first. Hang on. Hang on. 5th. 4th. First. They let go of it. Bang. There we go. That's the smoking gun right there. That's the smoking gun. They're in first place. They got the shell. It's not my fault the rules weren't clear. I got punished. What did you want to happen? What was the thing you wanted to happen? Smoking shell. Point for Pete. Yeah, of course. Point for Pete. That's actually quite good. You gave some very decisive evidence. I'll give you a couple for that. Because that was... Forget it. No. It's okay. I'll do the thing you wanted. I'll do the thing you wanted. What? You're on 0, so I'll use your 0. I'll do it now. I'll and then I'll put it onto. Well, I guess from where you are, it would be on first place. So I'll do SK Schaefer -0. There you go. So you've had it the wrong way, but you've also had it the right way as well now. What's next? Broken feature. So why does broken feature not work? Let's start investigating. Whenever I make something new, it just ends up making even more work for me. Okay, so here's all of the here's everything in the randomizer.
Is this?
We've got lifeline phrase. We've got parlor phrase, Yodi phrase, cyberpunk phrase, landlord. This is a really big category. What's this? CFDA. Don't know what that is. Expat. Art pop. McFly. I don't know why these things are in here. And then we've got broken feature. Oh. Oh, I know why broken feature's broken. It's... okay. That's odd.
Egg.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to remove this and replace it with the number 4. Yeah, and that might fix it. That might fix it. Okay, so let's try random broken feature. Okay. I don't know how it got that error, but it got a decisive error, and it's back. Okay, but 4 isn't in there now. This is very boring, but let me lift the lid on how this works. The first entry, the thing that stands in for row 1 in the file, gives the size of the section. So it knows how many things to cycle through before it goes to the beginning, and that's how it creates that animated effect of going to the end and going around the beginning and spinning around like a wheel. However, for this one, the first entry was not a number, so it doesn't work when you try and spin it. I don't know how that happened. All the others of them work perfectly. If you see anything else, bear, its first entry is 2, and in hat, its first entry is 19. So the first thing it does, it looks for the first entry, then that tells it how big the thing is. Thank you, Martine. I'll give you a point for that. That's good. I don't like MorlPoints. I don't like MorlPoints. Now that I'm just giving out points still, it feels icky. It feels really wrong. Okay. It feels horrible, doesn't it? It's so patronizing. It's awful. I don't... If the MorlPoints are going to end, will there be a final leaderboard? Well, let's have a look. MorlPoint... Let's do the loser board first. What? What? Okay, someone's gamed the system. Do you want a point, buddy? And then we'll do the MorlPoints leaderboard. Let's also check out the MorlPoint trend, because I think the MorlPoint trend doesn't care about catastrophes. I think it's catastrophe agnostic, but it will have been reset during the crash. Okay, 3. Not much. MorlPoint leaderboard. SK's been in the lead on several different eras. Is there a way to break an SCV file? Yeah, you can come around my house and just delete it. What is happening here? But you just have the opposite of the Midas touch. Hey, let me like... How's this happening? Broken. Control F? Broken? It's done it again. And you've overwritten the number that's supposed to be the length of the array with MorlPoints. How? Okay, hang on. Look. 1, 2, bear, 3, bear, 4, broken feature, 5, MorlPoints. And now if I make that 5, that's the length of the array, and then it should work. Mac B, you know how to get the points. It's really easy to get points if you really want to. No, my CSV's got commas in it. Random... Okay, was on it. You'll just be injecting. You don't know. I don't think you'll be able to. There you go. And now if we add a broken feature, add broken feature fizz. There we go. Random broken feature. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, removing it might have broken it. Who knows? Can decan't broken. I just got rid of it. What can I do right now to get 3 more points? I'll give you 1 just for showing, just for being really keen. 3 is quite a lot. 3 is a lot to get just from asking. Okay, I think this has been a successful stream. I think we've learnt a lot about systems, human dynamics. I think we've learnt a lot about each other. I think we've learned a lot about ourselves. No, Bread Santa. I think the trust is intact. What do you mean? Hang on. What do you mean? Why have you all turned against me? I'm trying to work out what their value is. Hang on, Bread Santa, Martine, what's happening here? Why have I lost anyone's trust? Bread, you've clearly been on some kind of egg strike for the evening. It would be nice to end on a catastrophe. It would be nice to end with wiping them all out again. Only 3 more needed. And it was a good joke. Here, have a MorlPoint. I like that MacB's just writing, doesn't matter.
A catastrophe has occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
No, because they have reset now. I did give you one. I threw you a little bone there for showing
Maggie
interest.
FBK tipped £10. You're a good lad.
Thank you, Maggie. That's very kind of you. Do you want a MorlPoint for that, Maggie? Because we've just reset them all, so you'd be the only person with MorlPoints. We'd end the stream with you as the leader, because currently there's nothing happening. Oh, what? You don't require points? Well, you may as well have one. What do you mean toggle works? What's toggle? Okay, just to make sure you are aware, every time you trigger a catastrophe, it becomes harder to trigger a catastrophe. Like, I think at the moment it requires 8 people. Once it gets to around 15... What's toggle supposed to do? What's toggle supposed to do? Does it do something? A little bit off on the spelling there, Fluff. Okay, while you all try to trigger another catastrophe to ensure no one wins or loses, this is going to be the end of this stream, and I will be back on Friday.
Catastrophe has
congratulations.
Occurred. All MorlPoints are reset.
Okay, no more MorlPoints. Let's just check on the leaderboard here. Congratulations, and let's just check the loser board. Great. No! Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back on Friday. I will just be playing a robot game. It will be the release of Armored Core 6. I have gone robot mad. I have only played Armored Core games since over 2 months ago. Maybe close to 3. And I've managed to get through 11 Armored Cores in that time. I've become an Armored Core expert, and I'm ready to be a big robot. Can we have a MorlPoint nightcap? As long as... No, probably not. MorlPoint. Next Wednesday will be the launch of the puppy stream. Where the puppy album will finally be released. We have, at present, around 16 tracks. All covers of UP Puppy Cross by Rose Azerti. We'll be releasing a full album along with the track made by the Great Puppy Orchestra, which is a composition that contains contributions from around 15 community members, which I've made a lyric video to, so that'll also have an element as well. No, I'm not counting that one. It ain't loud. It's not a real Armored Core. You do a woof. No more spoilers, right? Okay, in the meantime, let's head off. I might see what Dog Bomb is up to. We can pop in and see B&M Bandit. I don't think maybe some of you didn't know that B&M Bandit streams. I haven't seen much. I think they're playing wrestling. It was a tough one. It was another tough stream. I think we were due a really tough stream. In that it was very fun, but oh boy. It felt like a lot, didn't it? Okay. I will see you all later. We'll see. I think B&M Bandit's playing some wrestling. Good night. Oh, and of course we have the Discord. As ever, everyone is invited in the Discord. Whoever you may be, Discord is welcome to all. Apologies to those who feel thumped. Better luck next time when we spin the MorlPoints wheel again. Good night. Goodbye.